special teams running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
Out now is a punter, Jordan Stout.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Taking it about the 16. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession.
They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Here's third and 6.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Christian Watson. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ward to throw once more. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on
field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, first and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7.
On second down, they'll run it here.
An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Running game working. They'll stick with it first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6. That's complete right around the 8.
Well, the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Back to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. So a very good start, but don't go get those Super Bowl T-shirts left. Still the early going here.
I wonder if they're even printing them at this stage of the game, right? Do you wait a little longer before you say which one you're going to do? Good advice, Brandon. Make sure you know there's a lot of game left, but a good start.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Ward. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They go play action here on 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, this win is definitely going to be a factor as this game goes along. He's thrown straight into it here in the 1st quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit. They'll definitely have to file that one away and make a mental note of it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Ward. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
Throwing is Ward. That's to the tight end, Helm. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw, here's Ward.
Over the middle,
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A beautiful fake.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Denver's offense now set to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun.
To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Christian Watson.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Christian Watson.
76 yards.
And the Titans have taken the lead here in this AFC title game.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10.
14. Broncos 10.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
2nd and 11. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he'll take it just outside the 40. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
And the Broncos are going to have it here just past the 25.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will have a Broncos first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches. He'll look to throw. And that is, I think he caught.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
On the RPO, that's complete right side.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 41. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before we get a good head of steam going.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
First down, Tennessee.
To throw is Ward.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing now, Ward.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Titans.
Here's Ward.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Right back to him on first down. To about the 48-yard line.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Ward from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
6 yards, and it's third down.
To throw is Ward from the gun on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get. Keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 3.
They'll drop the throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
He's got room at the 30.
And down to the 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
They'll try again now on second and goal, this time from a bit closer. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And his kick is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get him back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Off play action, Ward.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Titans first down.
Ward.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Abdul Carter.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Back to throw.
Ward. That's taken in by Watson. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Denver's offense ready to go again.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
2nd and 3. at the 20-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he's going to have the Broncos first down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line.
First down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
47 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, this from 39. And this one is right through. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. He finds his receiver, Watson.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Watson. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And this one is right down the middle.
Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. With these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here's a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He's back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch tomorrow.
These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Titans now just about ready to take over. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Ward. He'll get that complete to Harrison.
Ward's pass.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down.
On the play. And it's
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out.
They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
Take some gambles?
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Gets it up around the 22 and no further. Did show some power on the run, but not a whole lot of room.
Well, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're back underway for the right to hoist that Lamar Hunt trophy. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it after the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and KC, they scored first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
Jeffrey Simmons picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The defense coming through there, CD, with a big-time play, and they're getting close here to getting off the field and giving their offense a chance to win this ball game.
Well, Barker, no one's cheering louder after that play than their offensive teammates, because they understand how different things would be if instead of going out needing a touchdown to tie things up, they could run out there with a chance to win the game right there.
This is fielded at the 27. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throw left side complete. That's Harrison.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Harrison Jr. A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
63 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Throwing is Ward. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. So the next score wins here in the playoffs, and we will go as long as need be as they work here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre, with the Vikings, has the destiny. But they're at New Orleans. It's the Saints. And they get it done. And in overtime, go on to the Super Bowl. They won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
A couple of the more memorable ones for sure. Room here to run. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
1 or 2 more big plays could get him in position for a game-winning field goal. Here's 1st and 10 now. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They juked him.
Still going inside the 20.
And he's going to score. That's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on in the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
Well, you never know what you're going to expect when you come to the stadium to call a game. Sometimes you get good ones. Sometimes you get bad ones. Sometimes you get great ones. And that's what we had here. What an exciting finish on that last big play.
And I think that as we look at it, when we're talking about a great finish, which went along with a game that obviously was dramatic because we did get into overtime, what type of play calls do you have left? What have you not shown? Or what have you made an adjustment to what you've worked on all the way through? It's going to give you the play we saw to win the game. I know everyone's thinking that was something they had just drew up. It might have been something they've been working on, and now they got the right matchup.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you come couple weeks I had to leave, not coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
The top prize in the NFL is the Lombardi Trophy, but some individual hardware is pretty nice to end a season with, too. Today, one of their players has a reason to celebrate.